Hey guys, novel Strumpet from Mike the Fanboy, and today I am reviewing the second in the Ultimate series by Lori Foster, Holding Strong. Let's take a moment to talk about the cover, shall we? Or let's not talk, let's just stare. Anyway, this book is about Denver and Sherry. Denver, of course, is an MMA fighter at Cannon's gym who is kind of leery about going big time, and you find out later why. And eventually he does agree to talk to the bigwigs so that he can move forward in his career. In the meantime, he's attracted to this girl, Cherry, but he doesn't really want to do anything about it because he thinks she's a big old flirt. But then he finds out that she's not, and then he stops fighting his attraction, and then they get together, and blah, 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 HEA. Yeah. Not really a fan of this book. I think mostly because of Cherry. Spoiler alerts, she grew up in a foster family. She was bullied by the three brothers in the family, and one of them tries to rape her. She escapes by the skin of her teeth. X amount of years later, now they found her again. They think she knows something that will lead them to some money that's missing, which of course she doesn't know, or she doesn't think she knows. And then they start stalking her again and doing all these twisted things to her. And of course, he's all threatening to rape her again. And instead of being all like, oh, gee, I need help, she's like, no, everyone stay away from me or you might get hurt. Eventually, she does agree to talk to the police. And eventually, she does agree to get help. But I can't stand these storylines like that. If you're being stalked, get help immediately. Period. End of story. I get wanting to protect your friends and the people that you love, but at the same time, you're not protecting them by pushing them away and pretending this doesn't exist, because if these people know that they're your friends and your family, they're going to go after them anyway. So yeah, I could never be a fan of Cherries. And because I couldn't be a fan of Cherries, I couldn't be a fan of Denver because Denver likes her. So I don't care how charming he is, or how hot he is, or how alpha male and all of that he is. He likes Cherry, so meh. However, a lot of the peripheral characters that we love are in this book, and we already know that the next book has Stack and Vanity. But really, we're all waiting for the story with Army and Marissa. When is this happening? So yeah. Out of 5 stars, I'd probably give it a 2.5, 3. It's not the worst book I've ever read. It's Lori Foster. They're always entertaining. Her characters are always fun. I like her settings. I like the banter between them. I like that they're kind of real. The women aren't perfect. The men aren't perfect. And they get their happily ever afters, which is always fun. And you always get to see characters that you saw in previous books pop up again. And this one even has a bonus scene at the end, which is Cannon and Yvette's wedding, finally. So that's a lot of fun. But yeah, I just couldn't get into this. I couldn't get into the story plots. I couldn't get into the stories. It just wasn't as fun as some of her previous ones. But that being said, I'm still going to buy it when it comes out because I want to support Lori Foster and I need it for my collection because I can't not have one of the books. So, yeah. Give it a try if you're a Lori Foster fan. Definitely read it. Other people that I've read have seemed to really like it. So it might just be me. Maybe I was having a bad day. I don't know. But in the end, it's not one of the ones that I'm probably ever going to pick up again and flip back through like some of the others. So